when it comes to a judge, is it just a job, or do you really go home thinking, man, I just sentenced him to 45 years? Like, does it you got answers already, but I guess I'm speaking as judges in general. Okay, some people can give people 150 years and not think nothing about it because it's the job. You were found guilty. They say it's the charge carries this. I give you that. Okay, next person up. And it's nothing. There's no conscience that goes into it or nothing. It's really a job. So how many people do you think look at it as a job?
There's sometimes if you have, I never saw it as just a job. Okay. There have been times where I sentenced someone that was a particularly violent or heinous person, and I didn't feel bad about the fact, that they got a steep sentence, because that's what I believe they should get. I'll tell you one thing that happened early on in my judge career. I tried a murder case, and I won't go into names of the people, but the person was charged with murdering his wife. Okay. And all through the trial, he was on trial for the murder of his wife and the mother of his 2 children. And every day, those children, who were very young at the time, came and sat in the courtroom and watched the trial, and they totally believed in their father's innocence. And I thought that we resolved lots of legal issues and had lots of hearings and things, and it finally went to the jury, and the jury convicted him. And I think there was evidence. There was adequate evidence for the jury to convict him. But it broke my heart for the little girls. And I went back literally after the jury rendered their verdict of guilty, and I knew I had to come out and sentence him to life in prison because that was the only option for him. I went in my office and cried because I felt so bad for the children who'd lost their mother and now their father. Right. And that was very, very hard. And it was definitely not just a job. It was a very difficult, emotional thing for me.